Yeah, and we'll get to that in 1 second, but I just have to make the point. Your Cleveland Cavaliers, it's apparently official because Woj just tweeted, Cleveland has imagined USC 7-footer Evan Mobley playing on a front line with Jared Allen, some 4-man, some 5. Cavs believe he's a franchise player. Teams tried to trade up to 3, but Cavaliers are keeping it. I forgot how entertaining it was for Woj to try to find a way to break news on the draft without actually breaking the news. Like this is unbelievable. Well, that's a perfect way to put it. Evan Mobley, number 3 to the Cavs. It's happening per a Woj bomb that isn't really a Woj bomb, but kind of is.
I like this pick for the Cavs. I've warmed up to it as time's gone on. And I think Cavaliers, Rob, Evan Mobley is take some time to develop. He's going to take some time for things to hash out. But Evan Mobley is an elite level defender whose footwork is impressive. It stands out. He's soft on his feet for a guy that's as big as he is. Does he have to put on weight? Yes, he has to put on weight. Are there things with his shot that have to improve? Yes. Evan Mobley's going to take some time to have to develop. So did DeAndre Ayton. And look what happened with DeAndre Ayton. But Evan Mobley, for me, as a defensive player, the Cavaliers' defense has been matador. It's been horrendous. They needed someone like this to help them on the defensive end of the floor. And Woj summed it up with the Cavs believing that he can be a cornerstone piece for their front court going forward. I don't think the Cavs are done tonight because they already traded for Ricky Rubio. I would suspect that Colin Sexton could be a trade piece this evening, but you're picking Evan Mobley because he's a super freak athlete who defends. And get this on Evan Mobley. He won the Pac-12 Player of the Year, the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, and the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year this past season. First power conference player to do all 3 of those things since Anthony Davis in 2012.
I'll go one step further. He did all of that while helping lead USC, a team that plays zone, to the best 2-point field goal percentage defense of anybody in the country. Here's another stat that I'll give you, Fanta. You ready for this? He was 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan and averaged 3 blocks per game. And he also averaged 2.1 fouls per 40 minutes. He was the best shot blocker in the country, and he didn't foul anybody. Right?
Yeah.
Here, I got another one for you. He could do all of those things. He shot 30% from 3, but this is the most important stat for me. He ran 15 pick and rolls as a ball handler for USC this past season.
Yeah.
And this is the number that just sums everything up for me. Andy Enfield, the head coach at USC, has been a coach for 9 years at the Division I level. Right? 9. 7 of those 9 years, he's ranked outside of the top 80 in adjusted defensive efficiency, according to KenPom's metrics. This season, with Evan Mobley anchoring the paint, they finished 6th. I think Evan Mobley has a chance to be the best defensive center in the NBA. That's his ceiling. I think that he's going to be the best defensive player coming out of this draft. I think that he is a guy that we talk about how skinny he is. You know who else was really, really skinny when he was 19 years old? That guy up in Milwaukee that just won an NBA title.
It's true.
Giannis. He was really skinny too. Now, I don't think that Evan Mobley is going to end up being Giannis. I think that they have a lot of similarities in terms of the way that they can play, the way that they can defend, how good they are with the ball in their hands, some of the passes that they can make.